Hi, I'm Mimi and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am making a mini album. I have it all planned out. If you haven't ever seen this, this is my idea journal. It's my second one. My other one was full, so I had to make another one. But I have my mini album all drawn out, what I want to do. My boyfriend and I have been going and walking these trails by my house. So here's everything. And I've been taking pictures because I did not know these trails existed. I really didn't. I just thought it was a place that they had haunted hay rides and Civil War reenactments. But no, there's like trails, major trails back there. Oh wait, I have a map sitting right here. I have also a fly. This is the map of all the trails back in this wildlands I can't say that word today. Conservatory. So there's all kinds of things that you can walk and see. There's quarries, bluebird meadow. There's even a butterfly thing. So we've been walking in there. And I've been taking a lot of pictures, so I figured I would make an album. So that's what we're doing today. There's a fly flying around. You can ignore it like I am. There's one fly always in this house because the stupid dogs take forever to leave the house. And people just like to leave the door wide open. No freaking lie. Doesn't matter. They leave the door wide open. So if you see the fly, I'm aware he's there, but he won't go away. So I cut these pieces of chipboard to 5.5 by 8.5. So it's one. I have 8.5 by 11 pieces in this black, so it's one piece cut in half, and then I cut a 2-inch by 8.5-inch piece there, and I am just putting some double-sided tape on it. I'm getting right into it today. I haven't crafted in a really long time. I'm just putting some double-sided tape on the pieces, and I'm going to, like I usually do, use kraft wrapping paper to wrap my mini album, because then I don't have to put together like multiple pieces of cardstock and stuff like that to wrap my mini album. I always use, for the most part, 90% of the time, I will use kraft wrapping paper. I'm not a biggest fan of this. I cannot wait for Christmas to come and go so I can get real kraft wrapping paper on clearance, but this stuff is from the Dollar Tree and it's a little thin. It's a little thin, but it'll do the job. So I'm planning on 7 inserts in this album, and I am not doing a, oh my gosh, what is it called? For the life of me, I cannot think of what it's called when you make the mini album insert down the middle to add your pages to. What is that called? It's not there. It's not there. I don't know. Only thing that wants to pop in my head is hinge. That could be it. Who knows? Doesn't sound right. But where you score and do the mountain valley to get sorry about that. I hit my microphone. I'm sorry. I may be a little bit klutzy today. It's all right. Well, forgive me, right? Sorry about that. I kind of forgot. See, I've been using a microphone because I tend to lower my voice when there's people here. There's nobody here right now, so I'm talking pretty loud. But when there's people here, I tend to lower my voice when I'm making a video so I don't disturb anybody. But nobody gives a crap if they disturb me, so why do I care? I don't know, because I'm respectful like that. Anyway, I have a microphone, and I've only been using it for a few videos, and yeah. I kind of forgot. It's like down. It's right here. It's right there. And I knocked into it, so I'm very sorry. Okay, so this craft wrapping paper is from Dollar Tree. And like I said, it tends to tear. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? It's what we have right now. I'm going to put my middle down first. This is a 2-inch spine. Like I said, I want to do 7 inserts in this album. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can in this video. I'm hoping I don't have to do 2, but I probably will. I have a lot of stuff, and then once it's filled, I will do a flip through of it once it's filled. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Most people do not do flip throughs after their mini albums and stuff are filled, but I will. Okay, this fly is really driving me nuts though. Like, I have animals. Why do my animals never like kill the flies? I have 2 dogs, cat. No, they leave the flies here. But like I said, everybody I'm leaving a little gap. Oh, I do have it. A lot of times I just like to use a piece of chipboard. And there we go. And we'll do the next one the same way. If you use the chipboard, it leaves a good size gap. I know there's tools out there to do that, but listen, I don't need no tools. I have extra chipboard. I guess I should show you the paper I'm using for this album too. I jumped right in. I don't know what's going on with me. So once again, I line it up and I line it to the bottom so I can get it. Oh, that is not straight. That is not straight. Come on. Thank you. Good enough. Okay. Now, it's basically like wrapping a present you don't have enough wrapping paper for. Have you ever done that? All the time. Freaking flies. Yeah. So, there's tons of flies in this house because nobody can close a freaking door. Seriously. Now, Dad will get home, he's at the store, and what he'll do is he'll leave the garage door open and the door into the kitchen wide open. So there will be flies flying in and out of the house. Echo. Stop. That's my alarm to take my medication. Am I going to take it? No. I'm going to forget, like I usually do. That's okay. Don't really want to pause. Yeah, so constantly flies in the house, just like at the back door. The dogs take forever to leave the house. I mean, they are getting old, but then you're holding the door open forever. Okay, there we go. And then add more double stick tape. I think I want to use, I pulled out green and I don't like the green paper I pulled out. I wanted a dark green, and do I have dark green in my paper stash? No, but I might in my 12 by 12. So I have to pull out my 12 by 12 and see if I have dark green paper. If not, I need to go to the store. I don't want to have to go to the store. just to get dark green paper. But I really, all I pictured with, I'll show you in a second, with this paper collection that I downloaded. I downloaded this paper collection from Etsy. It's a digital download. It came with 15 sheets. And only thing I pictured with this collection was craft paper and dark green. That's all I pictured. And then making my own ephemera. I'm going to have to make my own ephemera. I don't have any ephemera to go with it because it is a digital. And I don't know. Maybe I should look to see if the Etsy store I got it from has digitals. But I doubt it. Okay. Okay, so I already cut everything in half. But this is the paper. So these are the papers. See what I mean? Like, don't you just picture dark green? This one goes like this. It's interesting. They're also upside down. But yeah, these are just, I'm just going to flip through so you can get a quick glance. Like dark green and craft paper, that's all I picture with this collection. So I need to see if I have any. I thought I did, and I did not. Not in my 8.5 by 11. And I think I want to build the base of it with craft paper and then matte with dark green. That's what I think. Anyway, look at, isn't that pretty? I'll link it down below. Okay, I don't need this anymore. And let's get rid of, I did not throw them on the floor. Okay, so yeah, so I did. So what? I have a lot of cleaning in here to do. I really need to go through all my drawers. There's some drawers I haven't opened. If I haven't opened them, then obviously there's nothing in there that I need or want, right? That's how I feel. Okay. So we're going to pull up. Do the other side. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I don't always do my mini albums like this. A lot of times I'll do them cinch bound or ring bound. But this one I decided I wanted to do this way. Tuck in the corners a little bit. Okay, and pull up. Same with this side. And then I'm going to have to pause and find paper. Arg. Yep, arg, I said. Arg. I mean, the paper I pulled out. So there we go. So it's 5.5 by 8.5. And then a 2-inch spine. So I should cut. Where's my craft? Here it is. Hold on. I don't want to. I'm going to like just. I'm just going to like hit the microphone again. Let me pause. I wanted to cover the inside with more of the craft wrapping paper, but it was out of my reach. So let's just, let me trim it with a paper trimmer. Get it even. Because gosh knows I can't cut straight. As witnessed by how not straight this piece is. You know what? It's really not straight. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to fold it in half. Because I don't care if it's creased. We're going to cut it in half, and then I am going to trim this off. So now at least we have a straight edge. We have a straight edge. So we're going to put that up to the top. Give ourselves another straight edge. Trim it. And same with this one. We want to cut it to 8 1/4. 8 1/4. Here we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. I cut it perfect. Who would have thunk it? Not me. I'm going to put double-sided tape here and start in the center because I find double-sided tape works best, for me for mini albums. I think glue sometimes makes it wrinkly. And starting from the middle means that I can make sure that it lays right to bend the book. I'll show you what I mean, Han. But I just want to make sure it lays right to bend the book before I move on to anything else. So I'm just going to peel this off, the middle part, not these ones on the other side of the 2-inch piece of chipboard. Those we're going to leave there for now till we get this done the way we want it. So this is folded in half, so at least now I know where to put it in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so now we're just going to burnish this down nicely and then pull this one off and then we'll bend it. See what I mean? Like, I just want to make sure. And then I will just put some tape down. I think this is to, if it's not right, then this part I will glue. This part I can use glue. It's doing the middle part that I find over the spine that I find sometimes glue will make it wrinkly. I'm having trouble finding my words today. I apologize for that. Having trouble. It happens. So now I'm just going to take it and use this scraper tool to burnish it down a little bit more. Okay, and then it still folds nice with that gap. Then we'll do the same thing over here, but I'm going to put the tape down first, because why not? Okay, here we go. And one more piece down the middle. And then I can start making the pages of this album. So hopefully I can make the pages in this video and we can do the decorating in another video because it's already at 20 minutes. Making a mini album takes time. I know there's a lot of companies out there that now sell pre-made mini albums. So if you are not the person who wants to make a mini album, there is no shame, none, in purchasing one of those pre-made mini albums. I mean, there's times that I'm tempted, point of the fact is, I can't afford it. Okay, there we go. Everything's all covered. And burnished down. See what I mean? See how that gap's there? I think it's worse when it's glue. That'll all be covered, so you won't even be able to see it. But there we go. Base of a mini album done. And now I can make the pages. Let's see. I have, like I said, I have them all drawn out. I also have a bunch of kraft colored. Oh, this is not. Get rid of that. But this is all kraft cardstock that I am going to use to make the pages, but I need my book so I know what my pages are supposed to look like. Okay, here's my book. So now that I know the size, I didn't know the size of these would be 2" by 8.5, and these are 5.5 by 8.5. So now that I know that size, I know these size. I did not know that before. So this is going to be, we're going to do a 1/4 inch shorter so it doesn't stick out the edge of the book. So this will be 11 then, right? Math is not my best. 10.5. Nope, 10 3/4. 10 3/4. So 1/4 inch short. Scored at a 1/4 inch and then by 8.5. Okay. So that's what this one is. And then this one is 5.5 scored at a 1/4 by 8.5. This one is 5.5 by 8.5, and then these are whatever I figure them out to be. 4.25. This way is 4.25, and then we'll do the 10 3/4. 10 3/4 by 4.25, and this one is an accordion. Lovely. And so this one would be, we have to add a hinge here, so 5.5 by 8.5, and these two papers would be 10 3/4 by 8.5. See, not hard. Figure it out. It's math. And then this one is 5.5 by 8.5, and then these are same thing. So we need 2 of these, and then what did I say that was over here? 4.25. So we need 4.25 by 5, and nope, this would be 4.5, right? Yep, by 5.25. So 2 of those, and 4. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let's just move on because I'll have to. And then this is 11 by 8.5. This one. And then that one I have to think. Okay. So let's get started on the first page because it's the easiest. We're just going to cut them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut them off camera and then I'll be back. If I can find my mouse. There it is. Okay. Well, hopefully I cut everything. I'm not sure I did, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, let me flip this. Okay, there we go. This one here slipped while I was, nope, it's not going to be big enough. Great. I got another piece of paper. It slipped. Slipped. While I was trimming. Slipped. So we're just going to do 5.5 and then 4 1/4 on both of these because, like I said, it slipped while I was trimming. Okay. Now, here we go. That's better. So we're going to score at 1/4. Both sides. This is very thick craft paper. I got this from Walmart. I will never buy it again, though I'll probably forget that I've said that, because it's not quite 11 inches either. Not quite. Because of there's like a strip on top that you have to cut off. Okay, so we're going to score this at 1/4 and then 5.5. Okay. And this is that page with just the 2 shorter pieces. 1/4 and 5.5. So that's 1 page. This is 1 page down. Let me move my scissors so I can stop knocking into them. And then this is the coin envelope closure, so it needs to be this way at 1/4 inch. So this is page 5 in my notebook. Okay. And then this is page 7. So I want to score at 5.5. That's smack dab in the middle. And then 1/4 and 1/4 on this side. And this is going to be a large pocket. And then I will make an insert to be in the middle of it. Of course, because it's a pocket. Okay, so that's 7, and then 1/4 inch on this one. This is back to number 5. Okay, and then these are number 5, and this is number 5, page 5. Okay, so that's page 5. Let's turn back in my notebook to see what else we have here. Okay. This, I believe, is page 1. So we score at 1/4. Hey, not that. 1/4 and then 5.5. So this is page 1. And it's just a simple folding page. Go. And then this one is the accordion, so we score it the same way. 1/4 inch, 5.5. Everything will be listed down below. And then we need 1 more piece to go onto the accordion. So we score at 1/4 inch. And then we have this one, which is a pocket page, and I'm just going to score it at 1/4 inch, and then add pockets to the front and back, where I will then add tags and such. Okay. And all right. 1/4 inch here. 1/4 inch here. And then for some reason, I didn't cut everything I needed. Okay. Okay, see the dotted line? That's what I'm talking about. And it makes it not quite 11 inches. So don't buy your craft paper from Walmart, okay? See that? I'm going to trim it off because I don't like that edge. Come on. There we go. And then this needs to be 4 1/4. So 4 1/4, and then 4 1/4. The other one, okay, and 10 3/4. 10 3/4. Okay. And then score them at 1/4 and 5 1/2, like always. And 5 1/2. Okay. Stupid dogs. 1/4 and 5 1/2. And then 5 1/2 and 1/4. I'm trying to get this done because I need to make eggplant parmesan for dinner because we had so many eggplants in our garden. And a huge zucchini, so I'm making a mixture of eggplant and zucchini parmesan. Why not? Okay, so that's done. So this is page 4, page 3, page 2. So we'll start with page 1. And we're just going to crease our score lines. This is such thick craft paper too. It's very thick. And then we're gonna that one. And this is the accordion. I'm just going to attach it right away so we know that it's the accordion. Okay. I need my tape. There's my tape. Put the tape on here, and then we're going to trim it to get rid of the corners. I like to do that when I'm adding pages like this because A, it removes some of the bulk, and B, a lot of times you're then covering it with, so we're just gonna, you're covering it with your matting paper, the paper you mat with, so you don't even see that it's an extra piece of paper added on. You know what I mean? Fold it. And we're just going to add this on here. Also, don't mind my lighting. It is stormy looking outside. We don't have a single speck of sunlight outside. Okay. Okay. And that's taken care of. And then it'll go like so, or however it goes. It'll go like so, or however it goes. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, and then that's page 3. And then this is page 4. I'm going to do the same thing with this that we just did with the accordion. And that's attach it to here. I keep moving my, there we go. I keep moving my tape. Okay. And this one. And then we're going to do the same thing. Snip off the edges. It also makes it, in this instance, for this one, a little easier for it to move. Okay. So we're going to take one of these and put it on the bottom. So it's like this, it's like this. That is crooked as, crooked AF, okay? That was very, very crooked, because I can't see. Doesn't matter how many lights I have on, I cannot see. It is so dark in here, because like I said, it's stormy. We're supposed to have storms all day. Okay, that's better. You can't see me shaking my head, but I'm shaking my head at myself. Like, what was I thinking? Okay. Alright, there we go. So it's like this. So that's page 4. And now on to page 5, which is this one. Okay, stop hitting the microphone. Jeez Louise. I'm just going to fold these score lines. Okay, and tape again. This one, I want this big piece to fold inside, and then the smaller pieces to fold over top, and I'm going to make them into a closure with, you know, the coin envelope closure. Is what I'm going to do for the closure of this, just for something different. Just so every page is not the same. When I do a mini album, I either want every single page exactly the same or every page different. Yep. That's how I roll. Okay. Okay, so what I have to do is put this one on first. This big one on first, I guess. We'll see. Alright. Okay. And then I take these and I put them on the top and the bottom. Why is my my dad cutting the grass? It's supposed to rain. Don't mind, I just heard the tractor go. I don't know why he's cutting the grass. Literally dark and dreary outside. It's just screaming it's gonna rain. And before you ask why my 70-some-year-old handicapped father is cutting the grass, it's because he won't let anyone else do it. Okay, so this gets folded in, this gets folded down, and folded up, and then it's going to be with twine. This seems like I may need to trim. I may need to trim just a tiny sliver of the top and the bottom of this off, so it lays a little bit flatter. So if you're going to make this, know that. I did not think about that when I cut the papers. I'm just going to cut a sliver off. Okay. And then it folds, look at that, a little bit nicer. See that? It's not as poofy. Okay. And we have this one. This is going to be my middle page. And I'm making it my middle page because I'm going to put my papers in a way that I wouldn't normally do it. But I decided when I was designing this that what I want to do is have the papers in the middle going in separate directions. So I want some of the spines to be going this way and some of the spines to be going this way. So I made this one my middle page so I could plop it down like this and then follow how I want to. I'm really close to the microphone. Okay, sorry, I was digging out this. There we go. And now it's a pocket. It's a pocket. See, it's a pocket. Okay. And then last but not least, this accordion half. The half accordion. So we're going to folds, 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 folds. Did I not cut these right? What is wrong with me? Did I not cut? Were you not there when I cut them? Did I not cut them right? I thought I cut them right, but I didn't. So this needs to be 5. Oh, that's the wrong side. 5 1/4. It just slid. Okay, good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. I don't know how I didn't cut these right. So are these not cut right either? Nope, these are fine. Okay. So bizarre. I mean, were you guys not watching me? Did I not cut it right? Were you yelling at me the whole time? You probably were. It's fine. It's fine. I will survive. Okay, so then after this, now that I showed you how to build all of the pages, I'm going to tape them into, I'm not going to tape them into. No, I should wait till I mat everything. So that'll be the next video, and then we will tape them in. But I wanted to show you how to make all the pages. Because A, you don't have my handy dandy drawings. Aren't they handy dandy? And I forgot to trim this. And I'm sorry with how loud that is. It's super loud. My dad's tractor is so loud. I mean, he even wears he wears like ear protection when he's cutting the grass. That's how loud it is. It's very loud. Okay, and the last one. And then that'll be it for this video, and I will see you for part 2. If you are so inclined, please join me for part 2. So I can show you how I would really decorate if this was like, because this is actually mine. So I will be decorating this how I would decorate. And I usually don't do that on my channel because I feel like if something's a gift, I would rather have the person who gets it decorate if they so choose. Okay. And here we go. So there we go. Those are all the pages. Thank heavens. These are all the pages. Here we go. And then the book. And I appreciate you guys joining me today. Comment down below and let me know if you have discovered any hidden gems in your neck of the wood that you had no idea about. I've lived in this area my entire life. 40, almost 44 years I've lived in this area and had no clue that those trails existed. My dad did tell me though, when he, like years ago, there were no trails there. He used to hunt there and there were no trails there. So this is newer, but I don't know how new. Like it's been around for at least 20 years. Had no idea it was back there, had no idea it was trails. So comment down below, okay? And come back for part 2 and see how this whole thing gets put together. Thanks for joining me today. Like, subscribe, all that, because, you know, YouTube likes it and I need all the help I can get. I'm still chugging along. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, you guys.